Hello, TCG fans. Welcome to my weekly What is Selling on eBay and TCG Player podcast. This week, we're going to take a look at all the items I sold on eBay and TCG Player in the past week and give you some ideas for what you can sell if you have extra things in your collection. Starting with this Modern Horizons 2 Draft Booster Box from 2021. These were down around $175 a couple years ago, but they've rebounded slightly to $225. That's what I sold this box for on TCG Player. Now that I'm a level 4 seller, I can offer free shipping on all of my booster boxes. So one lucky buyer got that box, and it is also my last box that I had on TCG Player for a while. So moving on to eBay, I sold some play sets of Arthurian Legends Ordinary cards. There are 55 cards in the Arthurian Legends Ordinary set. I opened up 30 boxes of Arthurian Legends and put together multiple play sets of all the Ordinary cards. So this is 4 copies of all 55 cards, which is 220 cards. These sell for about $30 on eBay, which makes them about 13 cents per card, which is about the market value. If you go to TCG Player and try to order 220 individual cards, you will have to order these from multiple sellers and wait for many packages to arrive in the mail. Some might not even arrive. I'd say for every maybe 10 to 15 packages I order from TCG Player, there's probably one package that gets held up or returned to the sender because they didn't put enough postage on it. Similarly, on eBay, I do sell complete sets of the exceptionals as well. There's 55 cards in the exceptional set. So I bundle those with a complete set of one complete set of the ordinaries. So 55 ordinaries, 55 exceptionals, that's 110 cards. That's also about $30 because the exceptionals are slightly more expensive than the ordinaries. But again, that's one transaction. You don't have to wait for multiple packages to arrive in the mail. I also sell pre-constructed decks that I've made with my extra Arthurian Legends cards. This is a Druid Earth deck, very popular deck. I've sold a number of these on eBay. These also sell for about $30. And again, this is 60 cards. It's 40 spells, 20 atlases, sites, land cards. So they're ready to play shuffle. They include some exceptionals and even elite cards in some of these pre-constructed decks. They're entry levels, fun to play if you're new to sorcery or trying to get into sorcery before Gothic comes out next month. I recommend these pre-constructed decks. Like this Archimago deck, this is also from Arthurian Legends. Archimago is an elite rarity card, and this is a water deck, so I've included 40 water spells and 20 atlas sites. So this deck is ready to play casually, and a couple exceptional sites as well. We are not done yet. I also sell complete sets of the 16 elite sirs and dames from Arthurian Legends. You've seen me sell these on the channel before. These are all 16 unique sirs and dames that were printed at the elite rarity on the elite sheet. So these are great in Templar decks. I sold a number of those sets as well, mostly to international collectors who I think are probably having trouble getting Arthurian Legends in their countries. So this is a great way to pick up 16 of the cards in that set without having to go to TCG Player and pay international shipping and wait for multiple sellers to ship you the cards. I also sold some singles. On eBay, I had this one listed. This is a beta Narcotic manuscript. It's a unique document of transmundane madness. And it lets you reveal your topmost spell and draw it, and then you take damage equal to that card's cost. So it's a tutor card. Got full art on the back. This is from the beta set. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to sleeve this up and ship this out in a protective package. First class shipping. I'll put it in a top loader and then inside of a team bag as well to keep it protected. I will pack everything up later today and get it out to the post office. Some more TCG Player sales. I sold 2 copies of Electro Assaulting Battery from the newest Spider-Man set. I also sold some tokens where I have opened up a lot of booster packs on my channel. Typically the tokens aren't worth too much, but they are trading for 15 to 25 cents. In some cases people need them for their decks. I sold 2 copies of these hero tokens from Final Fantasy. Previously, when I'd sell my bulk lots on eBay, I would include some extra tokens, but I kind of kept a large box of tokens in my inventory, just specifically for this TCG player purpose, because you can list them singly. And if someone is looking to make a very specific deck and they need specific tokens like these food robot tokens, they can go to your site on TCG Player and buy a number of copies. As did this buyer who bought 36 copies of this food robot token. So I'm going to pack these up in a TCG Player envelope. What I like to do with these is make shorter stacks. So let's do 12 cards per stack will fit in an envelope. There we go. We got 12, 24, and 36 cards here. These go in team bags, just like this. 12 cards per bag. So you'll need 3 team bags. Seal the team bags, fold them up and stick them in this TCG Player pocket envelopes. This will hold up to 12 cards per pocket. You can put that in a standard envelope with a non-machinable stamp on it, and that will ship out via the United States Postal Service. And then the final thing I sold on eBay this week was some Guardians Dagger Isle CCG cards. This was a set from the mid-90s, 1995. They have a very sorcery feel to them. There's some cards that were reprinted in the Sorcery Gothic set that's coming out next month, so I feel like there are some sorcery collectors that are also getting into Guardians CCG. So this is a near complete set of 71 cards. I think there are, I want to say 124 cards in a complete set of Sorcery Dagger Isle. It's a very small set, so this is a more than half complete set of Dagger Isle. So that sold on eBay. I'm going to pack that up in a bubble mailer with some cardboard protective bubble wrap, ship that out today. That's everything that sold on eBay and TCG Player. Now to restock my inventory, we're going to open up 3 booster packs of Magic the Gathering, as I've been doing in the past couple weeks. Let's open up a Kaladesh pack today. Let's do Chandra here. So we'll open up a Kaladesh pack. What else do we want to open up today? We've already opened up Eldritch Moon and Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. Let's do Fate Reforged. I haven't opened up Fate Reforged in a while. We'd like to get Ugin. We got Theros Dragon Maze. I do have an extra Mirrodin, Scars of Mirrodin. So let's open up this extra Scars of Mirrodin pack like we did a couple weeks ago. Try to get something big, and I'll pull the prices up and TCG Player live on the channel today. Okay, thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Let's open up some booster packs today. We've got a Kaladesh booster pack that is worth $15.45. We've got a Fate Reforged pack that is currently trading for $6.60 according to TCG Player, and a Scars of Mirrodin pack that's still trading for $20.20. So let's open up the Fate Reforged pack first and try to get $6 worth of singles. I'm going to put these singles on my TCG Player site, jdj-sapphire. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested in picking up any of the cards you've seen open on the channel today. Starting with the commons in the front, we have Abzan Runemark, Aven Surveyor, Ancestral Vengeance, Warflare, Soul Summons, Collateral Damage, Formless Nurturing, Sandstep Outcast, Teamer Battle Rage, Hunt the Weak, Grave Strength is the uncommon, Pilgrim of the Fires, Lightform, and Sage Eye Avengers. I don't think that's super big. Swiftwater Cliffs, non-basic land, and a Spirit token. That might be worth something. Planeswalker points. Let's check the price. Sage Eye Avengers, TCG Player says 10 cents. That is a bulk rare, so that will go on TCG Player. Let's do the next valuable pack. $15.54 for Kaladesh. Still looking for some inventions foils. We have not pulled any of those yet in any of our Kaladesh booster packs, but we're still trying. All right, Kaladesh. Back from 2013, 2014 era. Reckless, Firewalker, Inspired Charge, Thriving Rats, Willy Bandar, Bastion Mastodon, Welding Sparks, Cogwork Puzzle Knot. I've played that in my EDH deck. Tidy Conclusion, Inventor's Goggles, Make Obsolete, Visionary Augmenter Uncommon, pretty cool. We have Aether Meltdown, Lost Legacy. Wow, that's a rare. I'll check the price on Lost Legacy. We also have a foil. This is a common foil, Riparian Tiger, and a Forest, and a Servo token. Alright, I don't think the foil is going to be worth too much, so let's check the price on Lost Legacy. Did we lose anything on this pack? TCG Player says. We lost everything. 10-cent, bulk rare. We lost $15 on this pack, but I'll make some shorts out of these, recapping all the prices of these cards to let you know what we made or lost. This is a sorcery, 1 colorless and 2 black. You name a non-artifact, non-land card. You search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the name and exile them. That player shuffles his or her library, then draws a card for each card exiled from hand this way. Alright, not so bad. Not so great either. Alright, our last hope here is this $20 pack of Scars of Mirrodin. Let's try to get our money back today. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the shorts, where I will recap the hits of these packs. Scars of Mirrodin. Starting with Tel Jalad Fallen. Tell him I said hi. We got Iron Claw Mirror, Plague Stinger, Contagious Nim, Network Replica, Wing Puncture, Goblin Gavalier, Snap Sail Glider, Stoic Rebuttal. Chris Ron, awesome art there. Reminds me of Deflection from Ice Age. We got Relic, Putrescence, Trigon of Infestation. I think the Trigons were popular uncommon cards. Mearsmith is uncommon. We have Throne of Gelth, Kuldotha Forgemaster, that is playable. And we have a Swamp and a Soldier token. Kuldotha is a 5 colorless creature artifact construct for 3/5. You sacrifice 3 artifacts, search your library for an artifact, and put that into the battlefield. TCG Player says $5.93. All right, I'll take that. It's not $20, but we did pretty good there. You do shuffle your library after you search for the artifact. So this, here we go. Art is by JD, it looks like. So that'll list on my TCG Player site, jdj-sapphire. The links again are in the description below. If you want to pick up any of these cards you've seen open on the channel today, do like this video if you enjoy talking about eBay and TCG Player pricing, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see my next week's video on all of my eBay and TCG Player sales. Hope you learned something today. Stay tuned for all my Gothic box openings for Sorcery, and be good to each other. See you in the next video. Thanks, everyone.